Greetings, Pisces. This is going to be your weekly reading for the 7th through the 13th. So my bad for keeping you guys waiting. Okay, I had to stay off of YouTube for just a little bit doing readings because of crazy people. But anyway, I'm back. So welcome, Pisces. This could be for you if you guys are sun, moon, rising. It could be any other placement of Pisces, really. However, as you guys may know, or if you don't know, this reading is general. This is not a personal reading, okay? So it's not meant to resonate fully and wholeheartedly like a personal reading because it's collective. I'm tapping into multiple people's energies. So I'm gathering multiple different types of messages for people. So you have to use your discernment to know what messages may be meant for you. Sometimes the messages do resonate fully, but keep in mind you have to get a personal reading with the reader, to know for sure if it's truly meant for you, okay? So Pisces, let's look at some oracle messages before we get into the tarot. Again, take only what applies and may resonate with you. Internship. Some of you guys may be in the military. Gentrification. La selfie. Non-GMO. And safe space. All right. So it could be numbers of different things here for you guys. Also, don't forget to check your other zodiac signs in your chart just to get a little more clarity, more in depth. Your sun, your moons, your risings, Venuses, or whatever. Mars, Mercury, whatever. So let's go ahead and get into this reading. I feel for some of you guys, you could be in the military. You guys may be going to military school or something like that. You guys may be in a police academy, or thinking about it, one or the other. There may be some changes going on in your neighborhood or something like that. Maybe for some of you, it could be, there could be some changes going on around you that you might feel like is out of your control, something you're not really comfortable with, or you could be in a different environment than what you're used to. I do get for some of you with the selfie card, this could be more about self-love. Some of you guys may need some spiritual cleansing, maybe do some love, some little love rituals. And when I say rituals, does not have to be spells and stuff like that. It's just something that you do that makes you feel good, makes you feel, comfortable and happy and whole. Whether that's taking a nice bath, whether that's, taking a trip, whether that's meditating, whether that's reading a good book, whatever you need to do for yourself, because this is giving me Pisces vibes anyway, because it's a mermaid. So some of you guys may resonate with mermaid energy. The GMO card can also represent like your health as well. Some of you guys may be more health conscious than usual, or maybe you've always been health conscious and maybe you're starting to see the results physically. Maybe you're feeling better, maybe you're looking good, your skin is glowing, whatever the case may be. Or you may be inspired to change your eating habits and eat food that doesn't have any chemicals and GMOs, basically. Safe space. So I just get that some of you guys, like I said, you may be moving into a new neighborhood, new environment, or the neighborhood is changing to a safer space for you guys. Maybe you feel like it's time for you to move to a safer place or neighborhood or something like that. Maybe where there is some sort of enforcement, or you feel like it's not, I don't know. This is just what I'm getting, but take a resonate. Also, with the non-GMO card, it could be Spirit wants you to make sure that you wash and cleanse, because there's like 2 cards with water in them. To make sure that you really wash off your fruits and vegetables before eating them, because sometimes they do base them with chemicals and stuff. So maybe even from the process of, growing the fruits and vegetables, just make sure that you wash your stuff very, like, you're supposed to wash your fruits and vegetables anyway, but there's a process to it. I've seen some different videos where some people have let their vegetables sit in a water. It was like apples or something. The lady used a little bit of apple cider vinegar or vinegar, whatever, in the water in her sink and just let them soak for a while just to clear up that coating off of the apples. So if you feel guided to do that, that might be something you want to try, or whatever else, cleansing your fruits and vegetables. lemon juice, like if you're eating shrimps and like shrimp and fish and stuff, lemon juice, letting them soak in lemon juice to cleanse off any inner gunk and stuff off of it. If that makes sense. I can't even get it out. Okay, so Pisces, let's tap into your energy first and foremost with the tarot. Then I'm going to do a love spread as well. So let's just look at the general energies around you. And sometimes love messages do come out of the general reading, but the Magician and the Five of Pentacles flew out of the deck. The Sun card. The Four of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles. Gonna pull 5 more. The Ten of Cups. The Nine of Wands. The Hangman. The Seven of Swords. And the Knight of Pentacles. So all 5, just exactly the right amount that I needed. Okay, so got 10 cards total. Let's go ahead and tap into your reading. Okay, so with the Magician card, so let's see, you got the Magician, the Sun, the Hangman as your major arcana cards. Also, you have the Knight of Pentacles here, so there could be an influence of earth sign person in your life. Or this could represent, you know, some sort of characteristics or something within yourself or within a person. Does not necessarily have to be an earth sign person, but it very well could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You do have Virgo and Taurus energy here specifically, with the Ten of Pentacles being Virgo. Actually, sorry, this is the Ten of Cups. So Taurus energy with the Five of Pentacles. So sorry about that. What I'm getting with the Magician is I'm getting something about the bunny rabbit stands out to me. So it may be that you feel like you're trying to manifest something out of nothing, or you feel like you don't have, it's kind of like something that you're trying to like, oh God, I can't even get my, like some of you guys may be having a hard time communicating, because suddenly when I got to you guys, I can't even speak. I can't even talk. So some of you guys may be having a hard time with maybe conveying what it is that you really want, you know. In some sense, you guys, I feel like I'm stuttering. Why can't I talk? Like, what is going on with y'all? Like, this was not happening with the other readings tonight. This is weird. Yeah, some of you guys might need to work on your throat chakra, because all of a sudden it's just like I'm stuttering and I can't get nothing out. Let me see what bunny rabbits represent, because I have my Animal Speak book that I like to refer to or reference when I see certain animals, or when I have dreams of certain animals. I like to look them up. So rabbits represent waiting. It says, look for fertile signs and use the lunar cycle. If unsure, wait. Answers will become clear within a month. Then movement is assured. So whatever it is that you may be trying to manifest, is the reason why you can't really convey what it is that you really want or how to go about things is because it may not be time. So the Five of Pentacles may be that you're having a hard time with walking away from something, or feeling like maybe spirit is saying no to you, you feel like, or you're perceiving yourself as like being left out in the cold. You're being perceived as being exiled or ostracized in some sense, or just feeling like, why me? Why can't I have? Kind of looking at things in this type of perspective. And it could be because you're manifesting aimlessly. Maybe it's like you're not clear enough to manifest something, or you're not able to express what you want clearly. So it's like spirit can't give you what you want until you're really clear, until you're really sure. So there may need to be something that takes place first. The Sun card is that there will be a positive turnaround in this with the Sun card. I do see that. Maybe even some clarity that comes out of this energy. So it's like this mystery for right now. Not everything is clear. You're not sure how to initiate something or a new beginning. You know that you want a new beginning, or you want something positive to take place, but how do you go about it is not clear. for whatever reason. And I feel with the Hangman being here, the Hangman is a Pisces card, by the way. It's right underneath the Sun card. I don't want to jump ahead too fast. But I'm just getting with that energy is that this is the period, this is a place where you need to be, a place where you feel stagnated, or where you feel hopeless, or where you feel like nothing is, basically nothing, you might perceive that nothing's happening, but it's all in your perception. There's actually movement happening, or things being transformed, or some sort of transmutation is taking place, or you might need to transmute the negative thoughts in order for the positive to come in, or thinking that you're being some sort of misfortunate situation is taking place. You might perceive or feel like something is just not going your way. You have to shift out of this energy. The Five of Pentacles, the five in that, fives represents major shifts, major changes, okay? So this type of perception needs to change, okay? Feeling like you're getting the short end of the stick on a material level, financially, worried about finances, looking at things from a impoverished perception and mindset. You may feel like I can't manifest money or a job, or why, you know, there's no opportunities. But the Magician, what he knows is that he can make a way out of nothing. This is like your hustler down the street. This is a person that, you know, he may not have much, but he'll find a way, like, oh, I don't have no money, I'm gonna sell these DVDs real quick and make some quick money. Or, you know, there's always a mean, there's always a way. Not saying that you need to do that, but I'm just saying, like, there's always, even in our circumstances, there's always something that we can utilize to make a way out of nothing. You know how they say you can make $1 out of 15 cents? That saying, or I don't know about y'all, but there's moments where sometimes there's not always something to eat, but you go in your kitchen and you whip up something, you know, real quick. Okay, it may not be the best thing, and for some it may be the bombest thing. If you season it right, you whatever. So don't look at things in that perspective, okay? There's enough resources to go around in the universe, basically, is what I'm trying to say. With the Four of Cups, it's just a matter of being aware of what it is that you want, or how to get it, or the timing. For some of you, it may be different. But with the Four of Cups, again, it's like this energy of like you're looking at everything and everyone around you, and it appears to be that everybody is doing better than you. Or it's like Spirit is testing you, teasing you with certain things, or triggering you. And if you are in fact being triggered, that is a good indication in showing you what needs to be released and how to walk away from it. So the Six of Swords, you may have made a major, maybe not a major transition, but some of you guys may have made some sort of move. Maybe you literally moved, or you had some circumstances surrounding travel, or maybe moving house, you know, relocation, okay? Relocating. And it could be that this is something maybe that has not happened, or you want it to happen. It was something that you were hoping would be a brand new start, or something moving forward, things starting to get smoother. And maybe it already is in transition, but the way that you're perceiving it may not be that way. And then keep in mind, the Knight of Pentacles is right beneath the Six of Swords. So things are moving, but maybe not at the pace that you want them to. So the Ten of Cups, there will be happiness here. Everyone's going to be happy. And if this is about a family situation where there's children involved, I do get everyone in this situation is going to be happy. Everyone's going to be at a place of comfortability, or some sort of positive outcome is going to be pleasing for all parties involved. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. It's kind of like a mini celebration here with family or close loved ones. With the Nine of Wands, it could be that your attitude, you have this kind of this, the world is on my shoulders, the world is against me, or it's just like, I can't get ahead, you know, I've been through so much for some of you. Or it's like, I can't give up, I have to keep moving forward. So some of you guys may have lost your home, some of you guys may have lost a job, maybe you're worried about your finances, or some of you guys may have, you know, just somehow just felt separated from the world, or maybe you had to get your children out of a bad situation, bad neighborhood. That this kind of relates back to what I picked up in the other messages, the oracle messages I picked up. So some of you guys may have needed to move away from a bad situation or living situation, neighborhood, job, or something, And there may be kids in mind, or it's kind of like you did the best thing that was meant for you, like the best thing for yourself, like you put yourself in that position of self-love and honoring you like a parent or like a parental figure of your life or your situation if there's not a child involved. And this is that unwillingness to give up, which is a good energy for some of you. It could be like, I can't do this no more, I'm tired, but you still have it in you to keep moving. So back to the Hangman, I feel like your higher self is showing you that you have the ability. This is like a test and a sacrifice of a perception that does not serve you, and to see the blessing and the hidden order in things, the divine order in the situation. And this is what's going to shift your world. So some of you guys may also worry about what other people think about you, and or how would they perceive me if they knew, you know, what's really going on, that I don't have a job, or I lost my job, or and if this is about moving forward and initiating something, you may be worried about the outcome of it. And Spirit is wanting you to definitely shift how you're viewing the situation and not worry about how you're going to look per se, in a sense of vanity, like how are people going to perceive me, are they going to judge me, and lack of compassion for self a little bit. So with the Seven of Swords, and some of you do have the understanding that there's a divine order in this. Some of you do actually have a divine understanding of what's happening. But the Seven of Swords here in this position is kind of like you feel like it's best to keep some things hidden and maybe some information to yourself as you're going through this transition, or some of you guys may be projecting certain things outwardly because you're worried about what other people think. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or you have the right to keep things to yourself, basically. But there may be this overdoing it, you know, this unnecessary energy of hiding the truth or projecting things outwardly, like, oh, I'm cool, everything's fine. Because there may be some people around you that do see that something is not right, or they're concerned about you. Some of you guys may be afraid that the truth is going to come out about a situation around you, or what's happening with you. You don't want people in your business, and that's fine. I understand that. So for some of you with the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles in this position, I feel like things are coming together, but it is in a pace that you may feel is taking too long. But know that the payout is well worth it. Anytime, like the Pentacles energy, first off, Earth energy, you have to think of it as a season. You know, Earth goes through the seasons, and also when you're planting seeds, it requires patience and nurturing, and it also requires the right type of lighting and the season. And you know, there's a lot that goes into planting seeds, whether that's a flower, whether that's a vegetable, a fruit, whatever, a tree, that these things that are rooted and are healthy and beautiful, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay? You may feel like things need to happen in a certain way, needs to hurry up. But with the Pentacles, it's like the payout and the results is well worth it. So as the Knight of Pentacles, something has already been moved forward, or initiated, started, in progress. So it's just a matter of timing. And Spirit is already promising with the Ten of Cups, there will be some sort of happiness here in the end. And the Sun card is also a positive omen to get as well. So keep that in mind. So let's look at the love energies for you guys for this week. I'm going to use a different tarot deck for this one, and I'm going to use my relationship oracle deck. If you guys are interested in any of my decks, you guys can check out my website. What the hell? Manifestation flew out of the deck, so we kind of already spoke about this. Something about manifestation. In the process of manifestation, there's a process. It does take time. You know, it does take time to manifest the things that we want, whether it comes out in a specific way that we want it to or not, or in a way that's better for us. It's better and something that's truly going to bring us happiness and joy. You know, what's best suitable for us. So everything takes time. But let's see. I'm going to pull 6 tarot cards. Whoop. The 4 of Pentacles came out of the deck. I'm going to pull the Sun card in another deck. That's interesting. The King of Pentacles now. The Fool. The Ace of Cups. One more. And the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so you have the 10 of Cups in another spread. Now you have the 10 of Pentacles. So, all right. If you guys are interested in a personal reading with me, just to, you know, get more clarity about your situation or any reading, you guys, I have a spooky sale, which is a discounted sale on some of my readings, my most popular readings, and some exclusive readings for this all of October. I can't even talk. All of October. So if you guys want more information, you guys can check one of my latest videos, the spooky sale, for more information, or you guys can check the community tab on my channel for more information about the sale. If you guys would like to book any other reading with me, you guys can check out my website. The link is in the description for availability or questions about my readings, and to set up your booking dates or time, if a time is needed for your reading, please email me directly. Okay. I am not available on the weekends, so with the exception of emergency readings. So any other business matters will be dealt with on Monday, unless there's a holiday. I don't do business on holidays either, so keep that in mind, you guys. All right. 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is that some of you guys have to let go of control of a situation. Some of you guys are really, you want to be in this position where everything works out. You want to be in the position of the King of Pentacles. He's wealthy. He has everything. He's worked hard for this position that he's in. So this situation that you're focused on, whether this is just love in general or a specific relationship, whether it manifests in a way that you desire, or you think that you desire it to happen, or you think that you want to happen. And when I say that, I mean, in a sense that, you know, sometimes we want things that maybe at one time was what we wanted due to where we were at that space and time, or certain things that we think that we want, but deep down, truly, you know, what's of our highest good, it may have not, you know, it may have not been experienced yet, or there's much more on the surface than what we think. So say, for instance, when we're at a certain age, we may be attracted to certain types of people, and that could be because where we were at that time, maybe because that look was popular. Say you had like a crush on a boy band or something, so you were into men that look like, or females that look like, I don't know what was ever popping, who was ever popping at my era, I guess. I don't know, NSYNC or something. So you had like a crush on certain people that look like somebody from NSYNC. And you were a teenager and that's all you dated. That's the type of guys you called in, or the women. I don't know who was popping at that time. I can't even get into that mode, but just roll with it. I know that this has to pertain to the reading. But anyway, as you get older, you start to see that certain things are not what you really wanted. It could have been because of who you were at the time, what you were programmed to want and desire, the circumstances, or because you were lonely, or because it was a revenge situation. So it's like, you may have an idea of the essence of the type of partnership you want, but the type of partner that you're maybe trying to fit into that mold of what the essence is of what you're looking for, it may not be manifesting because that's not the person, or you're trying to force it to be. With the 4 of Pentacles, this is like she's controlling things. And there may even be a higher power that can see that something is not of your highest good and is trying to remove it, or your higher self is doing this. The King of Pentacles, he works very hard to get what he wants and what he needs. So there's a lot of effort and energy that's being put into something to reach its completion, or that spirit is saying that the things that you really are asking for, you may have subconsciously asked for a great big love, a love with someone that, you know, you can create with, and because there's two musicians here in the sun card. So someone that you can create with, someone that has a positive attitude and optimism about them, and someone that's going to influence you in a positive way. And you may think that it's about Tom or Sarah, but it could be that that person does not have that to give to you. It may not be meant for this person to bring that to you. They may not have that desire within them for that. So you may be manifesting or think that you're manifesting something in a specific direction, but the truth is you're still manifesting the essence of what you're really looking for. And these things take time. And if you're single, it could just be, why is it taking so long? Why can't I find someone? Because you've asked for something specific to your true divine heart's desire. And it takes time for that to come into beingness. So for example, for me, like at every stage of my life, when I was younger, I had this thing for tattoos and skater boys and stuff like that. And I was just looking at the aesthetic of that type of person. I wasn't really looking for anything deep. And as I went through wounding and insecurities, I attracted partners that fit that mold of triggering me and hurting me, abusing me, you know, being in toxic relationships where we're lying and cheating on each other and fighting and physically fighting sometimes, like, you know, some real toxic, dark stuff because of where I was at that time within myself. So I was attracting that. And the more you heal, the more you're clear about what it is that you want in a partner. And I feel like that's why it's taking so long, because you're still going through that process from the Page of Pentacles of learning the lessons and figuring out what seed you even want to plant and how you want to do it, and staying dedicated no matter how hard it is, and staying persistent with your true heart's desire. So that's why I say it's okay to want a specific person. You know, I can't judge a person for that, but the thing is like, it's such a popular thing. You have to be mindful of trying to attract specific people on a long-term ship. Like, it's okay to want to get to know a person, maybe manifest getting to know them if it's even of your highest good for to do that anyway. But, you know, at least you're trying to see the true person rather than saying, oh, I want to manifest, I don't know who y'all into, but let's say Michael B. Jordan. I'm trying to manifest Michael B. Jordan as my husband or something. And it's like, well, you don't even know, like, if he's what you're really looking for, if he's even capable of being a good husband, is he a good father? Like, you know, just only wanting what you want, and you don't know that person like that. So you have to be very mindful of things that you're asking for and why you're asking it. I've heard people that say they've manifested specific people, and it was kind of like, okay, it was cool, and it was kind of like a thrill. Like, it was almost like a lot of people that I heard that have done that, they got it, and then it was like, okay, cool, on to the next. It's kind of like a conquest. Like, so be mindful of your intentions too. And it's not to say that you can't manifest it. If you have a partner that you're with, that you're trying to manifest something specific with them, that's different, because this is a person that you, hopefully you know them, you know, on a deep level to where you guys can manifest things. But not knowing who a person is and just trying to bring them into your life is kind of it's not the most wisest decision in my opinion. But I feel you should focus on the essence of what it is that you're really looking for. I want a partner that's a good husband or a good wife, or I want a person that I can create with, you know, these types of things. um yeah, it'd be nice if this person is this height or whatever, blah, 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 whatever specific things. But, you know, as long as they're attractive to me and we love each other and it's this deep bond, blah, blah, you know, I'm open to it, spirit. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being specific, but be open to the fact that that might not be for you. Like, I'm going to ask for, I'm going to go back to the Michael B. Jordan. I don't know who else to use, but yeah, I would like this, but if it's not meant for me, if it's someone better for me, someone that's just as attractive, if not more attractive, then I'll be more than happy to receive that, spirit, rather than trying to force it, okay? I don't believe in trying to force people to love you and doing magic spells and all that stuff. Like, I try to do that with exes, not to control them or anything, but just like pray for them to come back into my life and so we can work it out and all this stupid stuff. And it's just like, if it didn't work out the first time, it may have not been meant to. But sometimes if a person is willing and dedicated to working with you and to manifest that goal, like, and also you have to take into consideration other people's desires as well. It's not all about you, like, oh, fuck what he wants or fuck what she wants. I just want to be with you. I could care less what you want. you can't manifest in that type of mindset. That's not coming from a place of unconditional love. I believe in that. Some people don't even care about other people's free will choices. They could care less about that person's wants and needs and their free will because they want what they want. And it's like, what do you want, a puppet man or a puppet woman where they are everything, like everything you want them to be and do everything that you want them to do? Like, you want a puppet. You don't really want a partner that complements you, where you guys have different strengths and where one person is weak, the other person is strong, and you guys work together and you manifest something powerful together. You want a puppet. Like, some people, that's just what it is. That's what this looks like. I keep looking at this card. It's like she's manifesting, but it's almost like she looks very deviant as she's doing it. It's almost like some sort of manipulative energy. But I feel you guys do have it in you that you really want to manifest something very powerful and very strong. And with the Sun card right here, I feel this is something where you could have a very loving, positive connection with someone. And you may have someone here that is willing to manifest with you, but it shows, okay? I'm not speaking about something that you can't see for real on the surface. It's like hoping for, like holding on to a thin rope or thin string of hope that you'll hear that this person wants to be with you, but they're not showing you or giving you anything. You can't lean on that all the time. I guess, we have our own intuition, our own discernment, but you also have to be balanced about it as well. And if it's something that you don't have any type of indication of, no, someone's not showing you any interest, they're not putting in the work and the energy, they're using you, they feel like they can come in and out of your life. Like, I don't know who I'm speaking to. And, sometimes people get very offended by these types of readings, but I'm not a sugar-coated reader. I'm not here to just only highlight the quote-unquote positive things that you want to hear and tell you that this person wants to be with you. Sometimes that stuff is misleading, and some people say certain things, only highlight certain things within their readings because they don't want any backlash, they don't want people getting mad, they don't want people unsubscribing. But the thing is, you're still going to get thumbs down and people unsubscribing for other reasons other than what you said. It could be they don't like the way that you read, they don't like the cards that you're using, or whatever. It could be a number of things. So that's not the issue here. So I have to be honest, but my concern is I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I still have to be honest at the same time. So I try to be very mindful of how I convey things, because sometimes it can be a little bit blunt. But I just feel like some of you guys may be trying to attract something that's not of your highest good. And I said this for a few other signs as well. Okay, and this is a harsh lesson that we all experience and go through. I've been there, I've done that. I've been on the opposite end of it where people have done this to me. And it's just, we all live and we learn. And but for majority of you, I will say with the Sun card, there is still a positive outcome for you. It's just, be open to how that comes, because the work that you put in is not for naught. Just know that, okay? It's not like you're wasting your time. I've heard a number of people say that I used to cry over this person, I used to want this and that, until I really found what a really good partner is, or a good man or good woman is, that I don't even understand what I was crying over in the past over this person that I wanted, until I found what was really right for me. So have faith that if something does not work out, and it may not even be that a person is a bad individual, that they're hurting you actively, could just be that they're just not meant for you. You're just not meant to be together. But for those of you that have a partner, there's a lot of effort and energy. Allow this person to do the work. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to control a person to do something. You don't have to force someone to love you. I feel like if it's a responsibility placed on a person's heart to do the work that they're guided to do, however spirit or their higher self is guiding them or feels like they need to do certain things, they're going to do it. It's going to come to pass. So just focus on the path of what it is that you can do on your end and your connections, or what you can do to be a better partner for your partner, or to call in the partner that's meant for you. So with the Fool card, it's very hard for you guys to really trust and follow this path and this journey that you're on in love, because some of you guys may have control freak vibes. I don't know, like I'm sometimes like this. I'm not a Pisces by any means, but the Four of Pentacles can be very stubborn. It's an earth sign energy. I'm a Taurus, but specifically Capricorns are the Four of Pentacles is the Capricorn card. But Capricorns are very, very precise about things. They're very disciplinary, like hardworking individuals, very focused. So you may be that type of person that has that type of energy, or maybe you're dealing with a person like this. But I feel for majority this may be you. There is someone that will bring a spark into your life, or someone that has brought a spark, and maybe this person was meant to come in to spark some sort of creativity within you, or spark some sort of, you know, revitalization within yourself to start fresh and to start new in your life. If not meant to be in your life for a long term, then just to come in to bring that to you. But I do see that there's a new beginning that's here with the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is a gift from the divine. So there is a gift of love that's here. You have to be receptive to it, whatever that may be. The Ten of Pentacles, there is a stable foundation. So some of you guys, this will be more stability within the existing relationship that you're in. This could also be more of a focus on family, love, you know, within existing friendships and family. Maybe not so much on love, but, you know, feeling a stable support system around you. Maybe feeling more supported by your partner. Some of you guys may be supporting each other's dreams and goals, even if they differ. I do get like a couple that may be musicians or work together or something like that. Or you guys just have different callings, but you're still supportive of one another. And for others of you, this is that you guys are definitely manifesting and close to manifesting a stable union with someone. And again, you don't have to force it. Keep that in mind. The key here is that what's meant for you is going to come and focus on the essence of what you want. Again, if you're focusing on a specific person, specific outcome, time frame, it's okay to be like, yeah, you know, that's what I want. But if that's not what's of my highest good, I'm open. You never want to limit the blessings of the universe. Okay, because spirit can wow you beyond what you think. Okay, and that's guaranteed. That's a fact. That's an experience. You know, I look back at certain things that I said I wanted, and I was like, thank God that did not go down, because I would have been miserable. Or thank God that it didn't happen at that time because I wasn't ready at that time for that, this, and that. And not just in a romantic sense, but any sense that, you know, you can take this into consideration. So hopefully this resonates. And this wasn't a long, drawn out video, but it kind of was. I always spend a lot of time on my water signs, it seems. But, you know, whoever this was meant for, I hope that it resonated with you and that this was healing and insightful, you know, because when you get readings, I believe that when a reader says something that resonates with you, it's because it's something that was already within you that you already knew. So it's not like someone's telling you something you didn't know. Maybe they're expressing it in a way that you didn't know how to verbalize it, or you didn't really know how to discern it in a clear way, but maybe it helped to put something into perspective for you. So hopefully I did that. Hopefully I helped whoever I needed to help with this reading, and I'm sending you guys much love. Please take care of yourselves. I'm sending you guys blessings. Have a good October. Have a happy week, and I'll see you guys for the next reading. Until the next time, take care. Peace.